What is up, everybody? I'm back with a new video. Today I'm going to show you guys the new best Ditto farming spot, and I'm super excited to bring it to you because it is awesome. So, we're going to be starting in Cianwood City, and we're going to be going to that milk tank spot. I'm sure many of you guys already know. I'm also going to show you guys exactly the strategy on how to catch these guys. So, and then we're also going to do a 1 hour test of farming and see how much money we can make. Now, technically, if you're just hunting Ditto, this probably isn't actually the best Ditto farming spot. But since it is in Johto, you also have a chance of finding a legendary beast like Suicune or Raikou or Entei. And so that's why I'm saying that this is the new best Ditto farming spot. And I'm going to be using one of the better Ditto farming strategies as well. And that's going to be with these guys here. I'll show you. It's going to be with Fortress, with Volt Switch, and Sturdy. And it's very important for him to have these IVs and EVs. So EVs, you're going to want speed and special attack, and you're going to want to give him a lagging tail so that he goes second. And then his IVs, you want as low special defense as possible, and you want as high of special attack as possible. And so that's why you're running 31 special attack, 0 special defense with a rash nature. And that's going to make sure that you can bring down the opposing Ditto down to 1 health with the sturdy proc. And then you're going to be able to send in your Breloom and just click Spore on this guy. So, and that's why I PP max my Spores on my Brelooms so that I can do this for a long time. Now, I think it's about time that we get into this 1 hour test. What we're going to do is we're going to use a amulet coin as our timer. All right, so time has started. We're also going to be using lures to increase our encounters, and that should help. Okay, I gotta get rid of these repel steps really quick. Yeah, because I used a max repel at the beginning to get through that cave. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Now, usually you actually find Dittos at a pretty high rate. Like here, we just found a Ditto. We're just going to be volt switching with both of our fortresses. So that's why it's important to have 2 fortresses, because if we're using lures, it's best to have 2. And then we're going to be sending in Breloons, and we're going to catch the Ditto. Okay, here it's 30 procs, and then the milk tank will die from my other fortress. And here we go. Milk tank should faint here. And then we're just going to be putting this guy to sleep and catching him. And we're going to be using the Dream Ball strategy, which actually is probably the new best Pokemon catching strategy in the game because it's very cost effective. Now, normally Pokeballs are the most cost effective Pokeball to use. However, it's going to take you a long, long time to catch Pokemon if you're just using Pokeballs, especially Ditto, which has such a low catch rate. So the first ball we're going to throw is Pokeball because he only slept 1 turn. But if he sleeps this turn here, we're going to throw a Dream Ball, and it should be like 100% catch rate. So here we go. He slept a second turn. So now we're going to be throwing a Dream Ball, and this should be 100%. I have never seen them break out of a Dream Ball after 2 turns of sleep. So here we go, and we catch the Ditto, and Dream Balls only cost 1,000, and Pokeballs only cost 200, so let's see. Oh, it's just a crappy Ditto, but we're going to be doing this for 1 hour. My timer has already started, so I'll be back in 1 hour. Hopefully I find Suicune too, and let's get going. Alrighty, guys, my time is up, so I'm going to fly back to the PC, and let's see what we caught. So the other good thing about that spot is that you have a chance of finding Chansey with the lure. And shiny Chansey, of course, is extremely rare. It's usually an egg hunt. Okay, it looks like we caught 32 Dittos. So not horrible. I mean, when I usually farm Ditto at that cave, the Ditto cave, I usually get about 40. So actually, like pretty much like 75% as good. And we have a chance of getting Suicune, so really not bad there. We picked up 1 metal powder as well. I'm gonna sort through these and I'll get back to you guys with some profit numbers. All right, I have the numbers for you guys. I got 23 bad Dittos and 9 Dittos that I think can sell for a little bit more. And here are the exact numbers. So we're going to start with the good Dittos, and I have them listed down here. So this one I think goes for 4K. Actually, the special attacking Dittos are are going for ridiculously low amounts right now. Not really sure why, but maybe it's because of the Chaos Egg group Pokemon are so cheap right now that people would rather use those than Dittos. That could be. Um, then we got the defense one here, 6.5K. This is after the listing fee. So normally it would go for 5K, but after the listing fee, I make 4K. So all these are after listing fee, of course. This one 4K. It's because of special attacking. This one has 31 attack and 30 in defense. So I think that could easily go for 12K. This one 31 attack, 7K, 6.5K for HP. This one's got 20 plus and everything except for special attack. That goes for 12K. And this one, same kind of deal, except it doesn't have nearly as much speed, so that's why I put that one down for 8K. And this last one goes for about 6K, being 30 in special attack and almost 20 plus in defenses. So in total, 66K for that. And then the other Dittos, 23 other Dittos, they go for about 3.5K each. Especially if you sell them in Ditto box, that's how much you're going to be making. And so those go for about 80K there. Now, profit numbers, we add those two up, and then we subtract off the Pokeballs that I used, which is 35K in Pokeballs. I also used some lures, but yeah, so I guess if you count the lures, you'd have to subtract like an extra, I don't know, maybe like 15K. I probably only used like 6 lures. I didn't use very many lures because I got so many Ditto encounters, and that slows down how many encounters you're gonna get. And so I make 111K per hour with this Ditto spot. Now, obviously, that's not amazing or anything. I don't think I got very lucky in this hour. I didn't get any 2x31s. I didn't get any 31 adamant or 31 modest Dittos or anything like that. Also, I have a chance of finding Suicune. Also, there's a chance of finding a good shiny, as in shiny Miltank or shiny Chansey. So really, I do think that this is the new best Ditto farming spot, especially if you haven't found your legendary beast for the month. Otherwise, that's it for me. I do hope you guys learned something. If you did, hit that like button. If you really enjoyed, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.